What's up, guys? Dr. Singer here with SNS Smithing. Today we're doing another railroad spike project. Let's get at it. Alrighty, guys, so for today's project we're going to take this railroad spike. We're going to forge it into like a small garden spade or like a little shovel bore you use for metal detecting. It's going to have a couple inches wide blade that'll come down about try to stretch out a few inches. First thing we're gonna do here is draw down this bit here for our handle, because it doesn't need to be this thick for a shovel. I'm not going to be doing a bunch of super hard things, so we're going to draw that down a little bit just to get a bit more length out of her, and so we'll have more meat up here for the shovel blade. Alright, so let's go ahead and get started on that. Let's start forging on our handle end here. Alright, now we got her drawn out to a place where I kind of like it, lengthwise. We still got a decent amount of meat up here to forge in our shovel head. So what I want to do next is I want to punch a hole right up here for a lanyard or something like that. So next thing I'm going to throw her back in the fire, get her ready, and start punching a hole. Here we go, we're going to start punching in our holes here. Yep, we're on this side. Here we go. Don't quite like that. Right like that, that's good. So we've got her marked. I think you can see that. So next thing we're going to do is, next heat we're just going to start working on driving out her plug. We got our lanyard hole punched in there. So next thing we're going to do, I'm going to want to put a twist on this. So we're going to forge down the corners in the next heat here, just so they're not so sharp. And I prefer the way that just regular twist looks with the corners forged down like that. And then we're going to give her a twist and get started on forging out our shovel head. But whenever we this week's channel shout out goes to Back 40 Forge. He's a young kid. He does a lot of knife builds and parts and stuff, and he's working on getting his channel all together. So guys, go check him out. He does some good work. Show him some love. Alright guys, let's get back at it. Alright, now we're just going to focus on forging out a shovel. We're actually going to forge in our taper here on either side. I know I said I was just going to go with the one, but I think it'll be easier to forge in. We get two tapers going. Alright, what we're going to do now that we got a rough taper forged in there, we're going to go ahead and do a set down here. And then we're just going to start spreading out our shovel head there. Alright, here we go. Get started on our set down here, right about there. Alrighty guys, so the camera died there and I didn't realize it for a minute. But we got it pretty much drawn out to the size I want for this shovel. I would have liked to get it just a tad bit bigger around, but that'll work. It'll work this way. Next thing we're going to do is we're just going to dish it a little bit. How we're going to do that is we're going to take our bending fork we made in the last week. You can also use like a dishing stump or a swage block if you have one. This is just what I have right here to grab real quick. So we're going to use that. And then this hold down tool we made in a previous video. And then we're just going to use this hole here to dish out the shape for our shovel. Alright, I'm going to throw her back in the forge and get started on that. Here, what we're going to do is just take a cross beam bit and we're just going to forge it right here. I forgot to tack down the hold down tool, but it's okay, we don't seem to be needing it too much. But as you can see, we're getting her dished up a bit. is what we're looking for. Straighten her up a little bit. Next heat, we'll finish her up. Nice and dished up. So then we're going to do is just clean up the outer edge a little bit, and then wire wheel and she'll be ready to go. Alrighty guys, so I just clinched her off real quick to hold it. So we got the shovel pretty much all ready. She's all finished for the most part. All I'm going to do now is I'm going to go ahead, get her heated up, and we're just going to go ahead and give her a warm oil dip. We're not quench, we're not trying to harden it or anything. I just want to heat it up and then dip it into the oil there just to give it that nice, it's got kind of like an antique looking finish to it. It'll help prevent rusting and kind of protect the surface a bit better. And I'm also, just whenever I throw it into the water, since it's a railroad spike, it's not going to get super hard and brittle, so I just heated it up, threw it in there, and let all the heavy scale blow off on itself, so instead of wire wheeling it. So then that scale, fire scale is really tough, really hard. It's pretty abrasive resistant, so I think it'll be good to leave that on there for the shovel itself. All we're going to do is just coat her with the oil to help keep it from rusting, and throw in a little lanyard for the hole, and then that'll be it. She's still a little too warm, as you can see, for this back end here where the shovel blade is. So all I'm going to do is just take it with this other pair of plier tongs here I got. We're just going to dip this one in here. There we go. And we're just going to keep dipping it until she cools off all the way, and we start to get a little excess of oil built up on it. Kind of like that. I'm just going to go ahead, let this kind of sit on there like that for a bit. Let that bake on, and we'll come back once it's all cooled off. Alrighty guys, she's all finished up, got the nice black coat on it. So next thing I'm going to do is just find something to use for the lanyard real quick, probably just a small rope or something. But you see it gives that nice black finish when we do that hot oil dip and let it bake on. Just wipe off the excess with a thick rag, or I use a cotton glove. Thick cotton glove is what I've been using a lot lately. So there's our little garden spade. I'm just going to go ahead, grab the lanyard, tie it on. It's pretty self-explanatory. Just get a little string or a rope or something. Go through the hole, tie it in a knot, so that way it'll go over your wrist and you don't drop it and lose it, etc. So I'm going to go ahead and find something to use for that on, and then we'll come back and tie this on. Alright, I found a little bit of rope here. Just going to go ahead, slide her through here, like so, and then we're just going to tie a little knot right about there. There we go. Find something to cut this off with. Around here somewhere. We got her all cut off there. It's a bit long, but can always be shortened. Now, this is a synthetic rope. Well, I mean, it's got a nylon core in it. So just to keep it from fraying some more, I don't have a lighter on hand, so this propane torch is going to have to work. You just heat up the ends and then just kind of meld them together. It helps keep it from fraying apart. Alright, there we go. Fits on good. The rope don't get in your way. I also left it a little long so that way, if it's for, like I said, this is possibly going to be used for doing some metal detecting and stuff. So I left it a little long so you could loop it through itself and have it hang off of like a backpack strap or something like that. So there's that. Alright guys, one final look at her. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Like, share, comment, and subscribe. And remember guys, forge your fate.